Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about players once again having trouble with modders and hackers and cheaters and more in Grand Theft Auto Online public lobbies. So this has definitely not been a secret that players have been having to deal with modders and hackers and glitchers for a long time now, and we've experienced some pretty crazy things in online. I mean, we've seen giant robots patrolling the streets, we've seen all sorts of wacky creations being, I guess, assembled in online lobbies, and some of them can actually terrorize other players. Like, they'll have tanks attached to them that can actually be fired. There's some pretty crazy scenarios that we've actually covered on this channel. And it looks like that saga is once again going to be continuing today, as Rockstar doesn't seem to have control of, in particular, their PC lobbies, but I would imagine something like this could also possibly occur on the older generation systems. I'm not sure about the Xbox One or the PS4. I would find it hard to believe. Anyways, I was browsing the Grand Theft Auto 5 subreddit the other day, and I came across a post from a user, NiceScythe, who documented his experience in a Grand Theft Auto Online lobby with 5 images. And we're going to be taking a look at those images right now. So take a look at this first one right here. What the heck is this? This is a monstrosity. It honestly looks like one of those hunter-killer drones from Terminator. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but they almost look identical. So that is crazy right there. I mean, look at the chat. You can see some people are commenting on it. Someone says it does look cool, but I mean, seriously? Other people are complaining about the explosions. I'm not sure if that is coming from this massive machine right here. The same person is saying he doesn't like the hacks that are going on. So this is crazy. So that's the first image right there. You can almost see, it literally looks like it's in the shape of this hunter-killing beast. So I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be. This is the second photo right here. We can get a little bit of a clearer look at it. It really does look like a crazy ship, and I'm not even sure what sort of pieces it's using. I know those 2 back fins are the old artwork that used to be featured on Vespucci Beach. That artwork is no longer there because the original artist didn't want it to be in Grand Theft Auto 5, so Rockstar had to take it down. I think there's like pieces of train. I think there's also like big tubes and industrial parts in there. This creation is pretty massive. That's the second photo. This is the third one right here, where you can see like fire emitting from it. And I'm not sure if that's because of people shooting at those massive gasoline tanks, or if that's just something that this item does, this massive object does. I'm really not too sure here. But this thing is massively crazy. That's the third one right there. You can kind of see the back of it. Image number 4 right here is our best close-up. And you can see there's like this center eye. And I'm not even sure what it is. Is it like a jet thruster? Is it something along those lines? You can also get a better idea of how this sort of came together. Now, something else I didn't catch is this giant object seems to be emitting some black smoke too. I'm not exactly too sure what's going on with that, but this one also looks like it's harmless. I don't think this has the ability to shoot at other players unless the main vehicle, unless this thing was modded around, is something like a Hydra or a Hunter or something like that, which in that case it could, but that really isn't giving anything an unfair advantage. It's just a Hydra or a Hunter surrounded by the shell of other items and objects. Now, what would be slightly unfair is if there was some invincibility going on here, which of course, if it's on PC, there's obviously a chance that you're dealing with someone like a modder or a hacker or someone like that. But anyways, I think this is absolutely ridiculous. Number one, this is incredibly creative. I think that it's really cool to see stuff like this. But number two, it also depends on what sort of things this modder is doing. You know, as I mentioned earlier, if this modder has God mode, if they're invincible and they're going around killing players, then yeah, that's an issue. However, if they're just hovering in the sky and they're not doing anything wrong, I see this as simply harmless modding. I think that there's a tough line to divide, you know, what modding is good or bad. I think that if you're personally having fun and leaving other players alone, or at a minimum, you're not impeding anything that they'd like to do, then I think you're fine. But as soon as you step across that line and you start affecting other players in an unfair way that doesn't naturally occur in the game. So like, for example, if you've got God mode on yourself, or you're doing this, and then you're killing them over and over and over again from the sky, like raining down bombs, which now that I mention it, it does look as if this thing is dropping bombs in some way, shape, or form, because on one of the screenshots, you can actually see explosions on the ground. So that would actually explain why some of the users in this lobby were complaining about giant explosions. We also see some other chats as well. Someone called him a disgrace. It looks like the original poster of this had the same thought as me, that it looks like a Terminator hunter killer. But this thing is absolutely nuts. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know if you have seen anything like this in Grand Theft Auto Online lobbies. It's been a while since we've seen a massive, monstrosity like this in the game taking over Grand Theft Auto Online lobbies. You know, for a while it was massive robots. Other times it was big other creatures that had, tanks on their arms. So this is pretty crazy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below, though. Have you ever seen anything like this in online? I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go and enjoy the video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.